MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the National League Championship Series between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Patrick Corbin gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Danny Santana is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:07.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there, 1-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down, 56 degrees here at first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Jimenez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 1 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic 3-round Game 7 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Steven Matz will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 12 hits in 43 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic 3-round matchup is now live streaming on Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
For extra bases.
Game 7 Great Britain versus Puerto Rico.
Easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic 3-round matchup will be coming up next. Game 6 Ireland versus New Zealand.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
LeMahieu, a runner at second with 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's ready now to pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And with 2 away, here's another look at our playoff bracket. And obviously everything on the line here in Game 7. Each team wants to be the one to have their logo slide into that empty spot there in the World Series. Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's it. The third baseman, J.D.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Castro's got it. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked it.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And there's 1 down now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Hoskins.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Victor Robles will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Batting center, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Runners on first with one down. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Robles is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Runners going. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First and second now, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this.
Leading off for British Columbia, the left fielder, Johannes Justin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in now, Steven Matz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A runner in scoring position with none out. Lined hard to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So striding in, Danny Santana. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Jimenez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Runners on the move for second. Fly ball right down the line in left. Soto is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Thames is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The All-Stars are out in front here, 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Striding into the box, Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. All set for the start of the 4th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit well towards the hole. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Eric Thames, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that misses 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather div you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Victor Robles digging in now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Castro ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ready with the 2-0.
I got 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Ready with the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece.
Leading for British Columbia, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. And that misses, ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now at the plate, Steven Matz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Ready once again, Danny Santana. No hits to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
From the belt, the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's fouled away. Once again a 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready for another chance? Andres Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only one out. Line drive base hit. In to score the runner from third. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jeff McNeil is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his third home run of this series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Daniel Hudson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Running hard. He's digging for second. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hudson has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Now the 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home. Hudson is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now the relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The 0-2 once more. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he misses 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Yoenis Cespedes would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped at third. Reined in. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. British Columbia is on top here, 7-1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Here now is Juan Soto, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dan, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, action time.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. The All-Stars are out on top, 7-2. Austin Voth takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that's in there for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Danny Santana. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Paul Sewell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Into the box now, Victor Robles. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McNeil is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and 0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Travis Jankowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit. Travis Jankowski.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he pops it up. Davis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here now is Trey Turner as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
One strike.
A 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we join with the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Seth Lugo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lugo, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a step on first himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Starlin Castro. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Will Harris.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch on its way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Harris, a 36-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1, here it is.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ryan Harper takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Ryan Harper.
Quincy Hilliard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Pitch on the way. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Center fielder, number 16. Victor.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Robles, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Yan Gomes. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Mark Payton will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. British Columbia is on top 7-2. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up now, Andres Jimenez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Too high, ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, number 6.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Runner on first with 2 away. he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Brad Brock, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, the shortstop, Ray Turner.
Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
I got 3-2.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. He's got it one away. In now, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. Juan Soto to the plate now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-0. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that's up onto the walkway. Way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now back, the right fielder,
To the plate now, Eric Thames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Nettie, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Michael Waka will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Here's Starlin Castro as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And there's his first base hit in this one.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box, Victor Robles, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now a 2-run game. Edwin Diaz takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Edwin Diaz.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.